Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Random Album Review. This is episode 14 of season 2. This is episode 14 at this point. Tired of saying season 2 this far in. But, yeah. Don't know who I am. I'm Brian.
And I'm Larry.
And how this show works, each week we choose an album, yada yada. We might listen to it, might not listen to it, and then we talk about it on here. Albums are usually something the other person has never heard before, or may have heard in passing. A lot of the albums Larry gives me, so that works. We talk about it, talk about the artist a bit. If y'all don't know him, the other person usually doesn't know about them either, so it's good to learn about them. And that's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it. Each week, every week, for a while. Who knows? So Larry. I'm not gonna reply. Just gonna.
I thought you were gonna take it away, but I mean,
so this week I chose an artist that goes by the name of Ano. Just like Ano, but with an N instead. Ano. I chose her. Well, what should be a two CD album, but I'm dumb and I didn't know that, so I chose the first one. It's only 30 some minutes long anyway, so wasn't too bad. Pretty short, but good listen, I assume. It's called
you got this.
The words are easy to say. I just don't know about the true translation or not. So I'm just gonna send it to Google real quick. So apparently, it is called Nyang Nyang Oe.
Okay.
So in the Japanese language, usually, so you know how so you know animal sounds in English, right? Like for a dog, what would you say? Bark, wolf, right? Yeah. For a cat, what would you say? Meow.
Meow.
Obviously. Japanese, cats don't go meow, or they do go meow, but people will go like nya, Nyan usually, but it has a G on it, so something similar. Or according to what Google says, cat cat spit cat cat.
Cat spit cat.
Yeah,
All right.
This really sucks not knowing Japanese.
Yeah. You gotta get on it then.
Anyway, so from what I've gathered on the internet, her real name is Shimizu Ayano. So you take the YA out of her name, and it's Ano.
Okay.
Or her given name rather, not her last name. She is a soloist, like a solo singer. Not part of a group anymore. I'll get to that. Model, an actress, and a TV host. She debuted in 2013 as an idol in a group called You'll Melt More. I have no information on them. I'm kind of neglected that part. But she left the group in September 30th, 2019. So she was in there for about 6 years. Then in late 2020, she debuted as a soloist, making her I assume it seems independent, making solo music. And then 2 years later, in 2022, she played the role of Taki in a Netflix production called Adam by Eve, Alive in Animation. A space live or life, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And then same time that year, I don't know if earlier or later that year, when she played that role, but on March 12th of 2022, she announced that she is signing under she announced that she's having a major debut under the label Toys Factory. And if I remember correctly, they have quite a few popular artists. I believe. Wait, is this true? Yeah. I don't know if they still currently have or they had, but they have the Baby Metals on here.
Okay.
You recognize them. Popular. Just some other popular groups here. Bump Up Chicken. They made a few openings and a few musics for anime musics. They have oh, this is good. There you go. So there's another similar to Ado, faceless singer.
Mm-hmm.
This guy named Eve. He makes very good music, not anime music, but he also makes good anime openings. So I'll say that. Pretty cool. I should do one of his albums one day. It's an artist called Real. I like her. She's cool. Union Square Garden. They have her, them as a group. So that's cool. Yeah, so they have all that kind of stuff. Is she still? Wait, hold on. Is she still under them? She. Oh, okay. This is not. Wait, she's not. I'm confused. I don't know. But yeah. Well, she debuted under them in 2022. With her first single, Ida, which is song number 6 on here. And it was used as an ending song for an anime called Tiger and Bunny 2. Looking it up. It's it's fighting anime, Pokemon, Power Ranger type. I don't know. That's my observations right there. But yeah, she had an ending for that. Pretty cool.
Very quick look.
Yeah, very quick look at what it looks like. I have no idea. But then April 27th of 2023, she debuts her own show on I think the network is called TV Tokyo, called Ano-chan no Den Den Denpa with Sasaki, which I assume is a character voiced by a comedian named Soshina. Not very. No, I don't know much about that. Like I said, but I said this a lot. I don't do very good research. So I just get what I get.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's hard to do it though.
Especially for artists overseas, because not everything is in English, and then they have to have fans that know Japanese and then translate it over.
Yes.
And that's hard for me to find, because I'm not one of them.
That's why you gotta get on it. Start taking Japanese.
Alright, so her songs in order are these are very roughly translated to English. So the song number 1 is Nyang Jokyo Jokyoko means cat overture or something like that. Similarly. Next song is very similar. I'm gonna say the English names. I can't butcher these names. Like I have no idea how to. I mean, Nyang Ore Gokuraku Ondo means probably cat paradise march or something like that.
Okay.
It's the one that's the second song you heard a lot. She said yang yang a lot.
Yes.
Song number 3 is Chu Tayose or Chu Diversity. Chu being like a kissing sound, like I guess a chew,
Mm-hmm.
Third song is I'm gonna say in English. Good morning again today, Mr. Tears. Song number 4. Yeah, song number 4. Number 5 is called Fuen. Normal odd. Song number 6 is Ida.
Yes, I got that
The
one.
ending song. Yep. Next one is called Komusho Sensation, Communication Award Sensation.
Okay.
Eighth song is called Smile Aganai, which means I won't smile for you.
Okay.
Next song is Tell Me Why.
Song
number 9, Tell Me Why. Song number 10 is Neves. And song number 11 is Kujira no Hone, which means whale bones.
Whale bones?
Whale bones. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool. All right.
So some fun facts. Tell Me Why is not the Tell Me Why you'd think of.
Man.
Really? You would have thought, right? Mm-hmm. Third song on the album, Chu Tayose, is used as the 7th ending for the ending theme for Chainsaw Man.
Oh.
Chainsaw Man's an anime. They had the same opening, I believe, but every single episode had a different ending.
That's kind of cool.
And there were 12 episodes. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then I'm like, so that's where she made one of those. She was reached out to make one. Most of these songs, I believe, are singles. That all her singles compiled into an album.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where these come from. So the song number 8, I believe. Yeah, 8 is "Smile Agony." On June 21st, 2023, she released as a single. And if we were to watch the music video, if you want to do it after this, it's a collaboration with McDonald's. You probably heard it in the song itself.
Oh no, yeah, no, I know, yes,
It's a McDonald's collab.
I was meaning to bring that up with you.
Awesome.
I was meaning to bring that up because I was listening to it and I was like, is she like making a burger?
Buns, patty, cheese.
Literally like assembling a burger. And you know what?
And then she also says chicken nugget, barbecue, chicken nugget, mustard. You know, literally a McDonald's ad. I'll show you the video. Yeah, that's all I got on her. Probably missed a lot, but I mean, I find it hard to, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't really.
Japan. Gotta learn Japanese.
I would.
Gotta get the school for us.
We want to get random facts. I can get random facts to you. She's 25 years old. She's a Virgo.
Nice.
Oh, 26. No, 26. Her birthday was 4 days ago. She's 26.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yes. Dude, she's born on September 4th. So, I mean, I don't know. She's a cool logo. I don't know. What else she got? Here we go. Her favorite foods are soup, sweets, and shrimp.
All right.
Yep. I think that's so far as I go. I don't feel like doing anything else here.
No, that's all right.
So, what'd you think of when I sent you this album, and like, there's 4 total words in maybe English. What'd you think?
I mean, like, so immediately, like, just off the rip, going off of the album cover, because that's the first thing I always do. I just I kind of look at the album cover and see what I'm like, what I'm supposed to feel, how I'm supposed to feel, what I'm supposed to get out of it. Because album covers are very, very purposeful, and
not all the time.
Definitely, yeah, not all the time, but a good chunk of the time. I mean,
you and Metallica.
The only thing I can really get out of this one is like, I could tell something to do with like, she clearly has cat nails, which I think is really cool, admittedly. So I could tell there was going to be like some connection to cats, and you've explained that to me now. I couldn't understand it listening to the music.
Oh yeah,
but it makes sense now, at least. I don't know. I kind of expected to get what I got. A pretty, I would say, pretty simple standard J-pop, and I don't know. I didn't mind it at all. It's not my favorite listen from the albums that you've presented for me, but it wasn't anything that I wouldn't, ever not listen to again. Yeah.
Oh, here's a good question. What do you think of her voice?
Really,
her voice is
really high,
very different,
like incredibly high pitched. Me like thinking about it, like it strains my voice just thinking about it.
Okay, I've got 2 videos to show you then after this. Hope you're not too busy.
Not super busy now.
All right, I got 2 videos to show them. But yeah, I think the thing I saw is that a lot of people tend to say that she's either Japan's most loved idol or singer, or most hated. I don't know why most hated. I can't understand why most loved, but it's like she's so different. Cause her voice is different. Her voice is not, a normal female voice. It sounds a bit different, and I love it. But that's just how it goes. Some people got different voices. So Moving on. Larry, as you know, two of the songs on this playlist are in English
Yes.
or have at least romanized characters.
Yes.
So you can just tell me whichever numbers are you got. Makes it easier for
It'll
us.
make it a lot easier here. Unless, what if right now I just pulled it out and I told you that I'm fluent in Jap? I'm not.
That'd be absurd.
It would be
First of all, and second of
crazy.
all,
I could have picked it up from all those years while somebody was doing Duolingo, but that would be crazy elite pull. Anyway, I'll give you some numbers. But that is how I did it anyway. So, favorites. I'm guessing. I think that's where we're starting.
Yeah. Favorites. I also want to start with least favorites. Let's start with the least favorites, Larry. You have any least favorites?
Yeah. So, number 1, number 2, number 3,
Oh my God, this guy.
I'm kidding. There's not really a song on here that doesn't. Not really anything on here I wouldn't go out of my way to not listen to. If it comes on, it comes on. It's so what.
Yeah.
In terms of my
I
favorites,
don't have. Yeah, I don't have any least favorites.
I
Get out the way now. Don't have least
I was
favorites.
gonna say.
So.
I mean, like, do we?
We don't even need to do it at this point.
No, not really. One day, I mean, the further and further, in theory, the further and further we get into the show, the more likely it is that there will be like one song on an album that will just be a bad song.
True.
Because we're getting further and further away from like our favorite albums. But
I hope you hear me out, right? We just choose or one of us chooses an album from someone that we just don't like the other person, right? Like, hear me out. Like, you pick someone, I just don't like that artist, and you're like, I don't like any of these songs.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Or like,
'cause
same
I could
thing.
upset people, but anyway.
That's right. All right. Anyway, on to the numbers.
So I really liked. I can give you this one. I did like "Tell Me Why." "Tell Me Why" is good. Fun song.
Pretty good.
I also really liked song number 8.
Number 8.
The
McDonald's song.
It was the McDonald's. Yeah, that's right.
McDonald's song.
And then I also really liked song number 4.
Number 4. That is. The Good Morning Again. Good Morning Again Today, Mr. Tears. I like that one too.
Good song.
Yeah, good song.
What about
So
you?
I had song number 4 as well.
Okay.
Good Morning Again, Mr. Tears. I had Ida. I had song number 3, which is Chew Diversity. I like it. Very popular song. And I also like the McDonald's song.
Hell yeah.
Because it's just, I don't know.
McDonald's.
I like it. It's pretty good. It's pretty funny too.
Yeah.
My brother told me about it. I'm like, this is crazy.
Gotta experience the McDonald's song.
Apparently, Japan McDonald's McDonald's Japan on TikTok is like, so they're getting like actual artists to remix like their some of their like popular songs, McDonald's themed songs, and it's hilarious. But yeah, so again, I guess we'll go back to. I mean, not go back, but like any like, I don't know. What do you think overall after learning her? I didn't really learn much, honestly. I just stated some facts about her, and that's about it.
I mean, I think it's really cool. One thing I think that is becoming more and more prominent to me, the more we do this, and the more, especially, obviously with your albums, but the amount of solo acts in Asian music that they broaden their horizon more than just music. They're doing more than just music. They're doing stuff with TV. They're doing stuff with this, stuff with that. I don't know. I think that's just really interesting because I feel like more often than not, maybe not so much now. I think we're seeing some people start to branch out more. We joke about like people that do the side quests.
Side quests, yeah.
But I feel like for a really long time, and still a little bit, for the most part here in the U.S., we don't really see artists do that. We see artists kind of just stick to their thing and stick to making music. And I don't know. I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's cool. I think the album was like I said, it's not my favorite that you've given me, but it's not a bad listen by any means. It's not a song on here I wouldn't listen to if they came on. So
Yeah. Going off the fact that you're the Asian acts that usually do other stuff. It's just I don't know. I believe over in Asia it's just entertainment. So it's not just music or just TV.
yeah, no,
It's
no,
just
no.
like
You're
so like these
seeing,
artists can go on to like like sometimes like a lot of these variety shows like K-pop or the Korea example, right? For example, BTS when they dropped that album, they were doing like promotions.
yeah,
So
you're
they go on
seeing
variety shows, do some funny stuff, and then they promote their album. So that kind of stuff.
you're seen not just as being a musical talent. You're seen as just being an entertainer,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I like it, honestly. It does a lot more for the artists because what happens if 15, 10 years down the line they decide they want to stop making music. Well,
Mm-hmm.
do they need to go to college? Do they need to figure
Probably
out what they're gonna
retire.
do?
Not that money.
I mean, if they have
If they made
enough.
it. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, yeah. A lot of K-pop idols that have retired have become other things. Some stay in the business as like a soloist. Some become actors. Some become TV personalities. Some become DJs, like DJ Diesel. Shaq on his side quest. There you go. Just
there you go.
Shaq on his side quest.
Shaq
But
Diesel,
yeah,
baby.
that's yeah. Yeah, it's good to hear. Yeah, I just like it.
Hey, I mean,
seem-
there is nothing wrong with just liking music and liking an album.
yeah. So on to one of the very important parts of this episode of the series. Actually, the whole point,
The whole idea, the whole
the whole
premise.
idea of this.
If we skip this part of the episode, we might as well just not post the episode at all.
All right, see you guys.
All right, see you guys.
But yeah. What'd you give it, Larry? What score out of 10?
Like I said, it's not my favorite listen. It's not horrible though. I don't know. Maybe I was a little harsh on this one. I gave this one a 7.5.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I've
don't
heard
know.
worse from you.
I'll have to
I think.
I'll have to compare it to some of the other ones and see how
Yeah,
that
that's fair.
ranks. But because I never base it off of other albums. I never look at my other rankings when I give an
Oh yeah.
album a ranking because that skews things too much. I listen to it in its entirety and then I just say, bang, it's this.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe I was too harsh. I'll look at it and I'll see. We'll figure it out. What about you, Brian?
fair.
What did you give this?
I give it a 9 out of 10.
All right.
Mainly
Fair.
because this is her only album she's got so far. So
So it's a very, very respectable.
gotta enjoy it. Gotta enjoy it. So
Gotta love it. Wiley can.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
McDonald's song.
Don't say
Very
their name on this. They ain't paying us. Don't give them publicity.
brother. We talk. What do you mean? We've been saying their name almost the entire episode.
I know.
Anyway, but yeah,
I'll be waiting for my money, Mr. MacDonald.
John McDonald's.
John MacDonald.
But yeah, I think that wraps it up for the episode mainly. If you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like, subscribe maybe, hit that bell most likely. Leave a comment if you like. If you've listened to this album before, what would you give it? Or listen to any songs after before? Did you like it? What's your favorite song? What didn't you like? That's about it.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
See you
See ya.
guys.